In this video, we are going to complete our graphic organizers for the seasons article. So in your packet of materials, you should have a figure that looks like this one, this four-door thing, I'm calling it. So if you will find this one in the seasons material, and make sure it comes from the seasons bag, because some of these are different sizes and we want them to fit correctly. So in the seasons packet, you should have a four-door diagram. And I want to first focus on this picture. So if you're looking at your four doors, I want you to open the first one, the one about the topic. Okay. So it's asking us to tell the topic in just 2 or 3 words. And we remember we've already done this. When we annotated, we've answered this question. So the topic, if you open the topic door, and in there you want to write the seasons. The topic of this passage, I'm having trouble with my pen here. Oops. Let me just do that. So the topic is the seasons. Topics are very short. Just a few words will tell us the topic. And this is the part, if you want to highlight it again just to help you learn the colors, this is the green part. Okay. So close that door, and then let's open the one underneath it, which is the main idea door. So what is the main idea? What is the main point of this article? And we have this one too because we annotated. Most areas in North America needs to be capitalized. It's the name of a place. Have 4 distinct seasons. And if you need to pause the video to do your writing, that's fine. Just hit the pause button and it will let you take as long as you need. Your main ideas need to be sentences. That is just proper form to put the main idea in a sentence. So this sentence happens to be in the passage. Sometimes it won't be, but in this case it's in there, so we'll just use that as our main idea. Then close the main idea door, and let's open the structure door. Structure: how is the passage built? What is the framework? This one is not marked in the annotation, but we know that this is an informational passage. Informational. It's an informational passage. And its purpose, its structure, is to give information, to give us details and facts. So I'm just going to say to give info. So this is an informational passage to give information, to give us facts. We can just put that on there too. And then close the structure door, and let's open the keywords door. What are the keywords that give us the clues in this passage? There are 4 of them. And just a rule of English, we do not capitalize seasons. And I don't know why. To me, they should be capitalized. But I didn't make the rules, and I don't understand many of them. But we need to use lowercase letters for our seasons. And these are part of the annotation. Your four keywords are spring, summer, autumn, and winter. So that fills up the 4-door, and you can go ahead and close that door back up. And then go ahead and put that piece back in your bag. We don't want to lose that piece. We're going to use it a little bit later. But once you've finished it, once you've filled in all your pieces, go ahead and close the doors and put it back into your packet. And while you're there, let's go ahead and pull the one that looks like this. Now yours doesn't have the words. I want you to write those in, but yours has the word glue. So let's turn the paper so that you're seeing the word glue, and then I want you to fill in those keywords just like we've done in this diagram. So winter goes on the top, then spring on the right, summer on the bottom, and autumn on the left. So stop the video and make your picture look just like mine. Okay, you've finished this one, so turn that piece over so that you're looking at this. You do want to make sure that winter is up here, that the winter flap is facing upwards. Okay, the first thing I want us to do is to provide the main idea, and that's going to go right in here. So the main idea of this passage is most areas in North America have 4 distinct seasons. That is the main point of this paragraph. That is the main idea. And if you want to highlight that, that is perfectly fine. I'm not going to highlight mine, but if you want to, you certainly can. It would be blue. Actually, let me go ahead and highlight it until we get the hang of it. Most areas in North America have 4 distinct seasons, full stop. Make sure you're getting that period at the end of that sentence. Okay, we have already written our labels on. We know that winter is that tab up front. So just double check that you're writing on the winter tab. And we're going to look back at our text here. So here's winter. And let me count the details for winter. I'm actually going to number them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 details about winter: ice, snow, blizzard, and snow day. So I'm going to come back over here. We have 4 details, so I'm going to make 4 bullet points. We have ice, snow, blizzard conditions, and this time I'm not using sentences, I'm just making notes, and snow day. So these are my details. Remember, this is a keyword, and these are my details for winter. Okay. Now we're ready to do spring, and spring is the one that will go in this category right here. So make sure that you're looking at your spring flap, and we go back over here to this part, and I'm going to list my details for spring. I'm going to say there's 1, green plants, warmer weather, rain showers, and that's all for spring. Then it starts into summer. So I'm going to list them right up here. I think this will work if I can copy and paste. So we have green plants, warmer weather, and rain showers. And so these are my details for spring. If it will allow me to just cut those out, it did. Great. So I'm going to bring those over here, and where you're writing them, I am just going to paste mine in there because I can't write sideways. You can turn your picture, but I can't do that on here. So okay, so the key word in this one is spring. Here are our details for this flap, this keyword. And then I bet you know the next step. Let's make sure that we're on the summer flap. And then let's go back over to our passage. Summers are hot, sometimes dry, and then we have humidity. So let me go up here. We have 3 details. Hot, sometimes dry. Sometimes in the summer we get torrential rain, so that could also have been a detail, but it's not in this passage, so we can only use what's in this passage. Okay, now when you write your own essay, you can add all the details you want. And you really may not realize it right now, but you are learning how to do an essay right here. So once we get all this done, we'll go back and hopefully be able to put this together in our own piece of writing. And this time it's not working, so I'm just going to write those in there. Let me get back to my pen. Okay. So we have filled in our details for summer. There were 3 of them for the keyword summer. And now we have one more to do and we will be finished with this graphic organizer. So we have the last one is autumn. And I know that we call it fall. That's perfectly fine. But since this text calls it autumn, I want to use their words. We don't want to change their words. Okay, so autumn. This one has a lot of details. It has a pleasant change in temperature, cool nights and mornings, hot sunny days, falling leaves, and fall harvests. I'm just going to say harvests, Thanksgiving, and family. So this one has 7 details. And I'm going to try to squeeze those in up here. My summer ones are still there, so let me erase those. And I'm going to go all the way to the top to add my 7. So the first one was the pleasant change in temperature. Cool nights and mornings. So I'm just following what I've annotated. Hot sunny days. Falling leaves. Harvest. Thanksgiving is a holiday, so it needs to be capitalized. That means we're using that big T in the front. And then family is the other detail. So we have 7 little dots, 7 bullet points for those 7 details. And again, I have to move mine over. So let me hope this works. So far, so good. I'm going to put it on this Autumn tab while you are finishing up your writing. And then I need to copy the rest of my details here and move them to that Autumn tab. Technology is wonderful, but sometimes it takes a little bit of work to get it the way you want it. So we'll put it right in there. So I have my 7 bullet points for autumn, and if you're highlighting these, we need to go ahead and highlight them. Those are the details. Okay, so let's take a look here at what we have. This side is just showing us the main idea and the details. Remember, this side is where you're seeing your keywords for this paragraph. There were 4 of them. If there had been 5, we would have had another flap. So the keywords help us know how many flaps we're going to need. All right, so you should have these pieces completed. Remember, we did our 4 doors. We opened each door and filled in the pieces that we needed. And then we did our inside of this flower shape. And then the outside should have just the keywords. And eventually we are going to glue on that spot, but just not today. Okay, and then these we'll get to in another video. They're coming up very soon. But this video is finished. Please put those pieces back into your packet so you have them ready when you need them. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.